Chris here with netbookreviews.com, and today we have the Samsung N230 netbook. It has Windows 7 Starter Edition, like most of the netbooks of this generation. It has Intel Atom N450 processor. This is the slightly newer processor, not the newest one, but it is new for 2010. It's 1.6 gigahertz. It has a 10-inch LCD screen with a resolution of 1024 by 600. It has 1 gigabytes of RAM, 250 gigabyte hard drive, and wireless BGNN. Does not have Bluetooth in this model though. You can also tell just by looking at the screen that it is matte. So if you're looking for a matte netbook, I can just tell you right now this Samsung is pretty nice. Here, as I lift it up, you can see it's very thin. Here you can see that. It also has, Ethernet on this side and one USB port, then microphone and headphones. On the front, you can see the trackpad. It's pretty wide, actually. It's a nice size trackpad, not as big as the Toshiba, but it is comparable to most other netbooks out there. I'd also like to highlight the keyboard, which is excellent. This is an island-style chiclet type keyboard, depending on who you're listening to. Everyone kind of calls it a little bit different. But I love these types of keyboards, and I'm glad to see that Samsung used it on this model. You can also see they have independent up, down, left, right arrow buttons. Overall, I really like the keyboard though. It's great for a 10-inch netbook. I'd also like to mention too, it does have a webcam, as you can tell, right there. Now you've got 2 more USB ports, VGA jack, and then a locking mechanism right there. You can see it also has this kind of interesting hinge design, and when it's folded shut, you can see it's a glossy on top, so it does kind of get the fingerprints, but it is a very thin netbook. I actually happen to have a Toshiba NB 305. I actually grabbed a ruler, just so you can tell. The Samsung netbook is definitely just 1 inch thick, which is awesome. And here you can see the Toshiba netbook stacked on top of it, which is a little bit more of a thicker netbook. Let's pull that one away and focus back on the Samsung. Performance-wise, it has typical netbook specs. It doesn't have any sort of advanced graphics processing, so you'll be able to use, video. You'll be able to watch video online. Nothing really HD without any types of issues. You'll be able to obviously do anything you can in Windows, like Word documents, browsing the internet, Facebook games, etc. So overall, I really like this netbook, particularly because of how thin it is, the form factor, and then also just the keyboard is excellent. The battery life is pretty strong too, at about 7 hours. And if you need a netbook and you want something really light, this netbook is very, really light and very thin, then definitely check out the Samsung N230. I have more in-depth information on this netbook on netbookreviews.com, so just be sure to check that out as well. Thanks again for watching.